Did you just get access to your first ornithopter in Dune Awakening? Well, friends, what if I told you that there is a way that you can fly across the entire map of Arrakis with barely using any fuel at all, as long as you are not too high up there in the sky? Because remember, high altitude means that you have an increased fuel consumption in your ornithopter. Y'all, we have been having so much fun playing Dune Awakening, and I have to thank Funcom so much for giving us a copy and a chance to do an early review of the game during a preview event, as well as to play it during the early access period. Now, what you're going to be doing to keep your speed up, as you can see right here, you'll see me tilt down to get to about 167 kilometers per hour up to about 170 kilometers per hour. And then you will see me pull up on my ornithopter a little bit to increase my altitude, but again, sticking well below the high altitude penalty that you get for your fuel consumption. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be keeping your level right there on the horizon doing this. And this way, you can travel around Arrakis barely using any fuel at all. I flew across the entire map of Arrakis using this method, and I barely used any fuel at all. Though I will say there's one thing you have to remember while using an ornithopter, and that is that if you get too low to the ground, you might make a little bit of noise and have someone come for you. So if you get to your destination and you're doing something like we're doing right here, you might want to not misclick on the map, because you might get a visitor almost eat your well-earned ornithopter, whether that be that you went through your perspective challenges and ranked up to rank 4 with your perspective faction and then just bought your ornithopter, or if you solo or with your team farmed up the materials available to build your first ornithopter. But again, doing this method right here is an absolute great way to save fuel and to make your way across Arrakis really fast. We went about 7,000 meters in just a little bit of time, but as you're seeing, we're keeping our level on that horizon, getting that speed down to about 132, 135 kilometers per hour, and then we are nosing down a little bit, losing a little bit of our altitude, but getting back up to about 167 kilometers per hour and just doing that rinse and repeat. And as you can see, we are going across the entire map of Arrakis. If you enjoyed this video and learned anything from it, make sure to hit that like button. We will be live streaming Dune Awakening and showing off more tips. But if you have a tip for any of your fellow travelers in Arrakis, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, y'all. And thank you so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in Arrakis. Peace.